Hey everybody, how's it going? I just got a little time to kill and I've been working kind of a little bit here and there on posting the promos for June, which are really great. So we've got some 200 PV promos. So if you've been putting together a wish list for a while and wanting, like you don't maybe order on LRP, where you order every month, and you just like to wait for these 200 PV promos, this is a really good one. I was really excited because I haven't seen this one before. And so US and Europe, we have the same. If you place a 200 PV order, so that's equivalent to $200 in oils, and you're going to get 3 free oils. So, and they're amazing. So Balance is one of them, and I'm going to put all of this linked up in the comments below so you can click on the link and review all of it, and it'll take you to your virtual store so that you can just log in and fill your cart. Hey Ev, how are you? I'm going over the promos. So it's a good month if you want to stock up on some things, if you want to get some gifts together for whatever reason, if you're interested in getting a bunch of free products. So for the US and Europe, if you place a 200 PV order, equivalent to $200 in oils, not necessarily in supplements and things, so you kind of have to pay attention to the product value of the product. You're going to get a 15 ml, that's the full bigger size bottle of Balance blend, which is the grounding blend. And I put 2 drops of that oil on my feet every single morning and every single night. It is one of my favorites. And I also think it's an incredible oil to offer someone you care about, a little massage, a little calming, a little centering. It's a beautiful aroma for both men and women. It's a great one to even diffuse. But it's actually diluted already in that 15 ml, which is unusual. It's not a roll-on. It's diluted in fractionated coconut oil already because it's so nice to just take a little bit of it onto your shoulders, breathe it in, rub your feet. It's really, really nice. It has a bit of spruce and blue tansy, so it's really nice and soothing to the tissues. And it smells really good. It has frankincense in it, German chamomile. It's a lovely oil. Everybody needs a Balance blend. And then also you're going to get an aroma touch, which I absolutely love. If you like deep blue, aroma touch is a similar oil. So it's a massage blend. It doesn't have the strong minty smell. That aromatic is a little bit softer, and it's going to be closer to Balance, but it has a little bit more of a therapeutic massage quality to it. And a combination of some different oils. And those two together, actually, if you're going to offer someone a massage, or just like even to your kids or to yourself or to your partner or whatever, those two in combination together is like bliss. It's wonderful. It's really, really helpful. So I also happen to think diffusing the Aroma Touch blend is incredibly spa-like and amazing. The smell is really nice aromatics. Let's see, so you get those two 15 mils, and then you also get a roll-on. It's a 10 mil roll-on, past tense. And this has been an oil I've had since the beginning. It actually came with my enrollment kit, and it's like a tension blend. So it's really nice and handy in that roll-on, so you can just swipe a little bit of it onto your temples, the back of your neck. Anytime you're experiencing a little bit of head tension or just mood tension, or you're a little like stressed out, it's a great one to have with you all the time in your bag. Very soothing, all 3 of those. The end of a long summer day. The days are long. We tend to overdo things. We push ourselves in the summer. So a really cool 3 free oils with your 200 PV order for the US and the Europe markets, because I know we have some people all over the world in this group. So I also wanted to touch on not only that, but also some deals. So the On Guard Cleaning Concentrate is 15% off. I order this stuff every single month. It is amazing. So it comes in a nice plastic container, a nice hardy heavy duty plastic that's oil proof, with the On Guard blend in it, along with some other plant-based soaps. And it's very concentrated. So I use this every day, a little squirt of it into my sink, full of dishes, and we clean our dishes with that by hand. I also will add a tablespoon of it to a warm bucket of water, and that's how we mop our floors. And then I have a bottle that's a glass bottle. You could also use the continuous mist sprayers that are in. Hey Mary, how are you? I'm going over some promotions. So right now I'm talking about the 15% off On Guard cleaning concentrate that we have in the month of June. And this stuff I use for everything. It's like my all-purpose go-to cleaner. So use it on your dishes, mopping the floors, and then what I do is I make a spray bottle up with a tablespoon of it and water. And then every now and then I might add some other aromatics because it's kind of nice to do that seasonally and you have that ability. So in the summertime I'll add maybe some extra citrus to it. Whereas maybe in the fall I might add something a little bit more herbaceous, right? So it's really, really lovely. And then you just use that and you can spray your surfaces. You have a handy spray of concentrate cleaner anytime. If you need to like wipe up something off of the floor, you just get that out and make a quick spot treatment. If you want to go through your house and do like baseboards and doorknobs with a nice microfiber, it works really well. If you need some good microfibers, my friend Lindsay here, she's got some good stuff. I'm going to tag you in this, Lindsay, so you can post your link. Seriously, I love her microfibers with this cleaning concentrate. It works really nice because then I can just kind of clean my my heavier duty ones or the like the in-between medium microfibers with this concentrate and just hang them to dry. They have a cute little tab on them. They're really nice. So anyway, you got to get your hands on some concentrate cleaner. It also happens to be like the best stain remover for clothes I've ever found. My son gets bloody noses quite a bit in the springtime. And especially when they were little, or just, you know, it happens. It's a really fantastic, you just squirt it on there and it's amazing. I've never seen anything like it, and having kids. Grass, just all kinds of funky stuff. You can soak a little bit of it. It's also fairly gentle. And what I love most about it is like you could literally accidentally drink it and you'd be fine. So it's really a very lovely non-toxic liquid cleaner. Like I said, I order that every single month because we use it that much. So, okay, so that is in the US. So 15% off, and typically it's only 10% off. So they're giving us an extra bonus for some reason, which is amazing. So you guys, it's only normally like $14 or something like that. So it's going to be really reasonable, and it lasts a long, long time. And I mean, you're buying soap anyway, right? So why not give it a try? Then also, if you place your order on LRP. So this is the Loyalty Rewards Program, which I know, Ev, I know you're taking advantage of those benefits and starting to rack up your product credits where you're earning points back. You start at 10% back of everything that you spend when you set up an order. I recommend that you make out a nice wish list if you're going to start it this month and put together 3 consecutive months of orders, at least 50 PV or more. And that way you're going to earn 10%. So you're going to end up earning 15 PV. Plus you get any shipping, you get that reimbursed in points. So let's say you do standard shipping at $6.99, you're going to get 7 PV back as well. So then you're at 22, right? Did I say, let's see, 15? Yeah. So somewhere around like a free bottle of lavender or something like that, you know? So it makes a lot of sense to break up your orders. And if you want to just do a one-time order and not worry about a loyalty rewards order, this is a great month to do that with the 200 PV promo where you get 3 free oils. That way you can stock up on some gifts that you might have, people's birthdays or things. If you need help, people, please let me know and I will help you make the best order for your dollar and take advantage of this promo. I'm booking consults throughout the week and next week, so let me know if I can help you. Just send me a message and we'll set up a time to chat. So if you do place your LRP orders, there's always a product of the month by placing the order by the 15th. So it's always good to know about these little tricks, right? What do you guys think? Or have you used any of these before? Are you interested? Give me some feedback. How are we doing? What other questions do you have? So when you place a $125 equivalent in oil, so 125 PV or dollars in oils, then by the 15th of June, you receive a free bottle of oil. It's different every month. This month, it's Summer Savory, which we don't sell normally as a single. Summer Savory is a real herbaceous oil, similar to oregano or thyme, and so it can be used in that way in some recipes, perhaps like with a little toothpick, because it's really strong and concentrated. You can use it, it's got that really nice herbaceous quality, so it's going to be real calming aromatically. But I would guess that it's probably going to be something that I would lean on more in the way I would use oregano or thyme, in a way that internally might be really good, or on the bottoms of the feet, for supporting and maintaining a healthy immune system, a healthy respiratory system, a healthy nervous system. Okay, so that's pretty exciting stuff. I'm going to make sure and get my 125 in this month. And then for our Australians out there, you have a different 200 PV bonus. You have the Immortelle blend, which is what we call it here in the States, and I think it's Salubel in Australia. And that is an amazing blend, everybody. If you don't have that and you want to take advantage of maybe a larger order, because that is a high PV oil in and of itself, because it has some of our most high vibe oils in it. Frankincense and rose and sandalwood. I mean, it is beautiful, and it's the anti-aging blend, really. So it's wonderful for the skin. I dilute it and put a little bit of it right under my eyes, on my forehead, right here. I just love it. I actually dilute quite a bit of it and use it sometimes even because it's got a lot of great antibacterials, but it's really soothing on the skin. And I just love the smell and the overall vibe of it. So I actually use it as underarm freshener as well. So that you get free with your 200 PV in Australia. And in Australia, you have 10% off of the shampoo and conditioner, which I love. I will say I was super surprised, you guys. I'm going to be completely honest here. I have been using the shampoo and conditioner since I started almost 5 years ago, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I had seen that it was only maybe like a 3 or a 4 on the Environmental Working Group's website, which is a website you can go in, like put in all the different ingredients and to see how clean it is, to see what are the ingredients in there that could be somewhat detrimental to your health. Particularly things like parabens and just all kinds of other chemicals and preservatives. We have to understand that even if we're washing our hair, that our body is having to detoxify any of that stuff that's foreign, and it's, you know, all of our internal organs, because we live in this day and age where our environment is already pretty heavy in that stuff. Doing your best to reduce the toxic exposure through your hair products, your skin products, your cleaning products, the maybe air fresheners, like that's a big thing that we all replace with oils, right? So I was really surprised because my husband ordered like a tea tree shampoo on Amazon the other day, like a week or 2 ago. And because he said that the shampoo, just his scalp just felt like it was too much. In my back, Matt was just calling me because I was talking about him. So I forgot to put my do not disturb on, you guys. I hope this is still going okay. Yeah, are you still with me? Okay, so I was surprised. I was comparing the shampoo that he ordered in the ingredients of it to what we've been using, and as I'm reading through it, I nearly fell on the floor. I had a come to Jesus moment for a second. There is a small amount of fragrance listed on our shampoo. Not in the conditioner, not in a lot of the other products, because now I've been like scouring everything and like, have I been drinking the Kool-Aid? You know? So I just want to be honest with you. There is a small amount of it, and I've done some research behind it, and I'll post some different things because I was just shocked. Like, the company has for so long stood behind reducing toxic load that I was crazy surprised to find that in the product. And it's not just the essential oils, because obviously they're not synthetic. It's some other botanical extract that it's such a small amount, but they still had to, for transparency and labeling purposes, include it in there. But supposedly it's a pretty low risk situation. And in creating the shampoo, they were struggling between something that actually would work, be effective, and would, so that it would sell, so that it would have a little bit of a shelf life. Like, these are things that are hard. This is why a lot of us make our own stuff in general, make our own lotions through the body butter, make our own, a lot of you make your own like toothpaste, like you do things above and beyond. But it is a drastically better product than what I had been using before. So I do have to keep that in mind. It's a much, much higher quality product and much less harmful. So anyway, wanted to just throw that out there. I'm also doing some digging on a plethora of the other things that I've been using, just so I will be as informed as possible for you. And in Australia, you're also going to get clove as your product of the month, as you're pretty much in the opposite season. You're likely needing that to boost your immune systems. Okay, so, and then, did I say Europe? Your product of the month is 10 ml Melaleuca roll-on. Yeah, so let's see. Sorry, I'm getting some texts. Okay, you guys. So again, just to review, US and Europe, if you place your 200 PV order, you get Aroma Touch Balance in past tense. So I'm going to now go into the comments after I post this, and I'll link up those products for you. So you can head on over to doTerra.com and fill up your cart. Now, if you have not gotten your wholesale account, this is also a really cool month to get started. So I don't know if Mary, if you guys are at all interested in maybe pulling any resources, if you have a wish list of stuff, this might make sense for you. There's a kit that's called the Home Essentials Kit. It's the kit that I started with. It's a wonderful basic top 10 of the oils and a diffuser. It's everything that you would need. Will get you through all the seasons in a year for sure. And that includes your membership, so that you have access to the virtual store to get wholesale pricing anytime you want. It doesn't lock you into the frequent ordering. You can order anytime you like. So that's a really good deal, because if you order that kit, then you also are going to get those 3 free oils this month. So it doesn't just have to be a one-time order. It could be your LRP order, so you can double up. That's what I do. So on 200 PV order months, as a frequent customer already, I'm going to place my I'm going to do 200 PV in an order, and then also within that LRP by the 15th guideline, I'll get my Summer Savory and my Aroma Touch, my past tense, and my balance. And I'm definitely getting my 15% off on the concentrate cleaner. So that's exciting. I would say, like, if you are doing your LRP, then getting the things that you're using regularly, like supplements, the cleaning products, give some other things a try this month that you might be out of around your house. Take a look at I really enjoy the moisturizing bath bar, or the Citrus Bliss bath bar. The Serenity is nice as well, just depending on what you kind of like in your soap. I also we love the On Guard foaming hand wash. That stuff is wonderful, and you can do that same kind of add a different aroma to the concentrate that you get. So you can kick it up in the citrus factor. You can add a little bit of different aromatic to it if you don't just want it to be the On Guard smell. I also love the detergent, you guys. So I've been playing around with the laundry situation for a long time. So I order pretty much regularly. I order a lot of the On Guard products, the laundry detergent, the cleaning concentrate, and the hand soap, because in a busy house, we're buying that stuff all the time. And I earn 30% back on my orders now. So then I'm always getting the ability to get a lot of that for free, which is wonderful. And everyone has that ability. So when you stay with loyalty rewards for up to a year consecutively, 50 PV or more, then you start earning 30%. So it kind of incrementally by quarters goes from 10 to 30. And it's a really good deal. So anyway, in the laundry department, I had made my own laundry soap because of all the crazy skin sensitivities in our house and just like becoming a little bit more aware of everything that's in all the detergents and just trying to save some money. It's pretty easy to do, but it takes time. And it also, like, you kind of have to make, if you're going to make it worth your while, you're going to make a big batch, and then you got to have like stuff to store it in, and it's just kind of a whole thing. And I did that for a time, but it's not been in my wheelhouse the last couple years. I just don't have the time and space for it. So I really like the cleaning concentrate, but what I do is take, depending on the load size and everything, take either between a half a cup and a full cup of both baking soda and vinegar. And so the baking soda goes on the clothes into the washing machine, and then the vinegar goes right into like the bleach spot. And then it's only like a tablespoon of the On Guard laundry detergent. So it's a pretty small bottle. It's very concentrated, and you get like 64 loads out of it if you just use your tablespoon at a time. And honestly, like, my clothes have never been better. They're super fresh every time. And sometimes we have like hot yoga clothes, or like Arizona summer golf clothes, things that are just, or hockey clothes. Yeah, so really stinky jobs. Then I add about 4 to 6 drops of the Purify blend right into the On Guard cleaning concentrate, and it just adds extra cleansing power that you need. So that's stuff that I order on the regular. I also am completely in love with the Virage skincare line, and I order that every couple of months. It has a toner. It's really low minimum ingredients, really good quality. I've done some double checking on that as well, because that's something I've been using and loving. So it has a nice toner. It has the wash, a really mild wash, and I usually will wash with that in the morning. And then kind of in the evening, sometimes I do more of an oil cleansing. So I use the wash, the toner, the moisturizer, and then there's a serum, that Immortelle blend that I was talking about that's anti-aging. There's a serum that adds more moisture to that pretty much similar oil combination. And so that's where you want to put concentrate it. You can use it all over your face, but I kind of concentrate that in certain areas, and then you can beef it up with a little rose roller, a little Frank. Hey Sonia, how are you? Say hey, how have you been? It's been a long time. I'm just going over the promos for the month, and currently talking about some of the things that I buy, because this month might be a month that you decide to do a 200 PV order in order to get 3 oils for free. Aroma Touch, Balance, and Past Tense with a 200 PV order. You can place it just as a one-time order and get those for free. So some of the things that I order on the regular that definitely come close to getting you to that 200 if you are pretty good with your oil supply. If you're not like me, who needs like every oil option possible on hand all the time. So not everybody needs that, I get that, but you do need, I would say, like, you need a good army of 20 oils. Most likely every home needs them. You just need them. They're amazing. Okay, so the Virage is what I was talking about, the skincare line. Love it, love it, love it. I feel like my skin has never looked better because I've been using it. And I also use the florals, the jasmine, the rose, the frankincense, the immortelle. I kind of switch them up here, here, and here. They're beautiful too. I love me some jasmine for a little just going out to dinner. Beautiful aroma, makes you feel amazing. Okay, so those are great oils. Let's see some of the other summertime things that if you don't have on hand would be really nice. Get yourself some spearmint to diffuse. Let's see what else. Spearmint, lemongrass, any kind of fir to go with that. The Siberian fir is a beautiful oil. If you don't have that one, I highly recommend it. Or you can also do Douglas fir. Those in combination together are lovely to diffuse with a citrus. Green mandarin, if you haven't tried green mandarin, it's amazing. I love it. It's one of my favorites. Tangerine or grapefruit, if you don't have those, because you can add just a drop or so to your sparkling water and make yourself your own. You don't need to go buy the aluminum cans of LaCroix or whatever. You just make it yourself. You buy good quality glass bottled, or make yourself some of your own sparkling water, mineral water, and add essential oil to it. It's amazing. It's not only delicious, but it's also going to do wonders for you, cleansing your cleansing out your body to support the natural detox process, to support some digestion. Citruses in particular are also real energizing, increase a little bit of a mood boost. Grapefruit in particular is awesome for some cravings. So that one is if you're feeling like eating a bunch of chocolate or reaching for like a glass of wine or a mocha or something that you know just probably isn't the best choice. Try a glass of that first, some sparkling water with grapefruit in it. It'll change the game for you. It's a lovely thing to do. So what else? Do you guys have questions? Anything else you're wondering about? Like thinking, what oils do I need for this? I've been thinking about that. I'll give you my honest opinion. I've tried everything. So just a little quick recap on some of those promos. I think I went over all the different markets that we have in the group. US, Europe, Australia. Everybody has a little something different. Yeah. So, big question for you. Do you have oils that you've never opened or never used? Anybody willing to answer me there? If you do, please let me know and I can help you figure out a way to incorporate it. Okay? And give you a challenge to open up those bottles, because my biggest fear is that you've bought something you're not going to use. So I just can't stand it. They're too amazing and powerful to go unused. They've helped our life in such a great way. I couldn't live without my little army of oils. And let me know, you guys. I'm going to come back on. I'm going to try to come on a little bit more frequently over the summer and answer your questions. So let me know what you need, how I can be of service to you, and have a really beautiful rest of your evening. All right, bye now.